The video opens with a slow drone shot over misty mountains, the golden sunrise painting the peaks in soft light. A fragile old man walks along a broken wooden path, holding a bouquet of wildflowers. The camera follows him until he stops before a small but beautiful cabin surrounded by blooming roses, singing birds, and a flowing creek. Then the voiceover begins, calm, emotional, and full of weight. Have you ever loved someone so deeply that even after they forgot you, you still prayed for them every night? If you're hearing this story, my friend, stay till the end, because this isn't about money, fame, or youth. It's about what's left when everyone you love walks away. And if this story touches your heart, don't forget to like this video and subscribe, because stories like this deserve to be remembered. Henry and Martha Robinson were the kind of couple who believed in miracles. For 35 years, they worked hard, Henry as a carpenter and Martha as a teacher. They couldn't have children of their own, but that never stopped them from dreaming of a big family. So, they opened their home and hearts to 3 children from foster care, Lisa, Daniel, and Naomi. They raised them with love, teaching them honesty, kindness, and hard work. Their little house was filled with laughter, birthday candles, and bedtime prayers. But life has a strange way of testing hearts. As the kids grew up, the world outside whispered promises of money, status, and comfort. The simplicity of their parents' home began to embarrass them. First came the excuses. Then, the visits stopped. Calls became rare. Henry and Martha would sit by the porch every Sunday evening, waiting for the sound of a car, hoping one of their children might surprise them. But no one came. Then, the eviction notice arrived. The old neighborhood was being sold to developers. Their home, the place where they had built a lifetime of memories, was gone. For the first time in 40 years, Henry looked defeated. Maybe it's time we just let go, Martha, he whispered. But Martha, with her quiet strength, took his hand and said, "No, Henry. When God closes a door, he leaves a window open. We just have to find it." They sold what little they had and bought a small piece of abandoned land on a mountain, cheap, forgotten, and broken. Locals called it Whispering Hill, a place people avoided because the winds howled at night, and the old cabin there was falling apart. The first night was hard. Rain leaked through holes in the roof. The floor creaked. The cold bit through their clothes. Martha sat near the fire, humming softly, while Henry patched a hole with an old tarp. "It's not much," she said, "but it's ours." The next morning, Henry woke to find Martha outside, planting seeds she'd saved from their old garden. "We can make this beautiful again," she said, her hands trembling from age but firm with purpose. Day after day, they worked. Henry rebuilt the walls, one plank at a time. Martha tended the soil, growing vegetables and flowers. They fixed the roof, painted the doors, and carved their initials, H+M, on the porch beam. Months passed. Seasons changed. What was once a ruined cabin became something magical. The land bloomed, roses, lilies, sunflowers, even a tiny pond filled with fish. Birds returned. Deer wandered nearby. The air smelled of pine and peace. But deep inside, they still missed their children. Every Christmas, they'd send letters, never replied to. Every birthday, they'd pray for them. Then, one winter morning, fate intervened. A heavy snowstorm hit the town below, stranding cars on the road leading up to the mountains. Among them, Daniel, the oldest son. His fancy car broke down, his phone dead, his clothes soaked. Desperate, he stumbled through the snow until he saw smoke rising from a chimney. He followed it, until he reached a small cabin glowing with light. When he knocked on the door, an old man opened it. Daniel froze. "Dad." Henry blinked, unsure if he was dreaming. "Daniel." Behind him, Martha came running. Tears filled her eyes. Without hesitation, she wrapped her arms around him. "You're home, baby. You're home." For the next few days, Daniel stayed with them, eating hot soup, wrapped in a handmade quilt. He watched how peaceful they were, how happy, how alive, despite having nothing the world called success. He couldn't sleep that night. Sitting by the fireplace, he whispered, "I forgot who I was, Mom. I forgot what love felt like." Martha smiled gently. "Then remember now, son. It's never too late to come home." When the snow melted, Daniel returned to the city. But he didn't stay away. He came back, this time with Lisa and Naomi. They cried as they walked through the cabin, seeing what their parents had built out of nothing. Lisa fell to her knees. "We left you when you needed us most." Henry placed his hand on her shoulder. "Children don't owe parents perfection. Just love. And it's still welcome here." From that day forward, the cabin became their family home, the place everyone gathered at during holidays. Daniel helped install solar panels. Naomi painted murals. Lisa started a small blog, sharing their parents' journey of resilience and love, calling it From Ashes to Eden. Years later, when Henry and Martha passed away peacefully, hand in hand, on their porch at sunset, the cabin remained a living memory of them. Birds still sang, flowers still bloomed, and every year, the children came back, planting new seeds in the garden their parents once built with bare hands and boundless love. The voiceover fades in again as the camera pans over the mountains, golden light washing over the cabin. Family isn't about blood, it's about who stays when the world walks away. Henry and Martha didn't just build a home, they built a heaven on earth. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like this video, share it with someone who needs hope, and subscribe for more inspiring stories that remind us, love never grows old.